world. This is the Fan and Fanatic Podcast. I'm Parker Gerlecki, aka the Fan and Fanatic, and with me as always is my broadcast partner,
Dad,
aka Ryan Gerlecki. I've got a passion for all things sports. So, on the Fan and Fanatic Podcast, we'll talk to anyone and everyone from all over the world of sports who will sit still long enough to answer my questions.
that's right. Now, as a result of complications from severe brain damage at birth, unfortunately, Parker will never be able to physically play sports, but that cannot and has never stopped him from loving everything about sports and dreaming of a career in broadcasting. So each of our guests graciously gives of their time on this podcast to invest in Parker's dream and to help him be part of the sports world he loves so dearly.
Now, let's play ball! Welcome back, Fanatic Addicts. This is a very special episode of the Fan and Fanatic Podcast because this is our very first live interview. And what I mean by that is normally our guests are like joining elsewhere from another from an alternate location on another computer, but this is the first time our guest is in the same I'm in the same room with my guest. So anyways, without further ado, without further ado, allow me to introduce my guest today, Mr. Andrew Walters. So, Mr. Walters, why don't you tell everyone who you are, where you're from, and your connection to the world of sports?
My name is Andrew Walters. I'm from Marietta, Georgia, and I play Division II baseball at University of South Carolina, Beaufort.
Very interesting. So, when did your baseball career start? When did your baseball career start?
When I was about 4 years old, I started playing baseball.
So what position did you play, or do you play now?
Third base.
Yes, sir. Have you always been a third baseman?
I have not. Started out as a shortstop, and I pitched a little bit, and now I just play third.
Yes, sir. So a little birdie tells me you played at Pope.
That is true, yes, sir.
I believe you also won a state championship or two at Pope.
I won one my junior year.
I believe that in one of the more recent years, they played they played some random obscure school in the state championship over in Rome. I think
it was in Rome.
What was do you remember who that was?
Houston County.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't Houston County. It was I had the ticket stub, but I just So do you remember the feeling when you won the championship?
It was amazing. Getting to rush on the field and dog pile at the end. It was great.
Yeah. So how about we do some rapid fire interview questions?
Okay.
All right. So, favorite sports team?
Oh, Atlanta Braves.
Yes, sir. Pie or cake?
Cake.
Big city or small town?
Small town.
Hip hop or country?
Country.
Mac or PC?
Oh, Mac.
Favorite restaurant in Beaufort?
Oh.
Beaufort, South Carolina, but
Favorite restaurant? Hudson's.
Mm-hmm. All right. Favorite opponent?
Oh, that I've ever played, or that I'm gonna play this year?
That you've ever played.
Oh.
Or in college. How about that?
In college, favorite opponent?
Yeah.
Lander.
Least favorite opponent?
Claflin.
Walk-off home run or walk-off catch or walk-off home run or is it still a walk-off if you win the game by making an out? Is that still walk-off?
It's like a game-ending catch.
So walk-off home run or game-ending catch?
Walk-off home run.
Hitting or pitching or position playing?
Position playing.
Is that what they call it? A position player? Like every non-pitcher, is that what a position player is?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So Mac or PC?
Mac.
Favorite video game?
Oh, Fortnite.
Favorite cookie?
Favorite cookie?
Mm-hmm.
Oatmeal raisin.
Yes. I think. So who do you think is the greatest of all time in baseball? The GOAT, the creme de la creme, the best of the best.
Babe Ruth.
Yes, sir. All right. So Do you have a sporting event that is on your bucket list?
I would like to go to an MLB All-Star game.
All right. Out of all your experiences, what was the greatest moment or memory?
In my sports career?
Yes.
My greatest moment. Oh, boy. When I was 12 in Cooperstown, my first game there, I hit 2 home runs in my first 2 at-bats.
Oh, by the way, the opponent just came to me. I believe it was Heritage Conyers.
I never played them.
Never mind. Oh, probably. Wait, what year? When were you at Pope? What was your, how long were you, what years?
2019 to 2023.
Oh, sorry. So way before your time. Well, not before, but, anyhow. So, talk about playing in Cooperstown, because I know that, a lot for all of my listeners that probably don't know the significance of Cooperstown in baseball is that it is the home of the MLB Hall of Fame, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Wait, no, sorry, the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened in Cooperstown?
So our whole team stayed in one bunker. All the teams that we played stayed in the bunker. And then we played our first game. I hit a solo home run, and then in my first at-bat, and then my second at-bat, I hit a grand slam.
Wait, you stayed in a bunker, you say?
It was we all had bunk beds. The whole team was in there.
Not like a doomsday bunker. You mean
It was just kind of like a metal thing.
With bunk beds? Is that why they call it a bunker?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It wasn't very comfortable.
So, what made you choose... Wait. What made you choose USC Beaufort?
The coaching staff when I got there was great, and they were great with recruiting, and they're great people. And it's right next to the beach. I love the beach, and I just fell in love with it when I got there. So when you
first arrived at USC Beaufort, did you think it was pronounced Beaufort the way it was spelled?
No.
So how did you know it was pronounced Beaufort?
Well, because the first time I saw it was when someone told me about it. So.
Oh, okay.
It kind of just said it for me.
So, was baseball your favorite? Has baseball always been your favorite sport to play, or?
Mm-hmm. Always. I mean, I played football, basketball, and it was always my favorite.
So what is different about high school baseball versus college baseball?
I think the bond with the team is a lot stronger in a shorter amount of time.
So, any thoughts about going pro? Do you want to, after college, are you thinking of declaring for the Major League Baseball draft?
I mean, I'd love to, but I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen, but we pray it does, I guess.
Yeah. So, yeah. So here's a 2-part question. Unbiased opinion, what is your favorite stadium that you've played in?
Oof.
Unbiased opinion, like I said.
Truist Park.
You got to play in Truist Park?
My junior year.
Oh yeah, I assume that was for the state championship?
It was.
Who did they play?
Alatoona.
Yes, Alatoona. What about your favorite stadium as a fan? Unbiased opinion.
Well, I've really only been to Truist Park as a fan, so I guess that.
Very good. Very good. Any other stories you think our listeners would like to know?
Let's see. When I was, 2 years ago in the summer, we played a tournament in Nashville, Tennessee, and I was supposed to starting pitch for that game. And we were staying at a hotel with the person that was supposed to catch for me, and we went to the wrong park.
Oh.
And so my coach was calling me on the way. He was like, "Why are you got games in 10 minutes? Where are you guys at?" So we're like, "Oh, we drove to the wrong park." But then we both got there, showed up. We had 3 minutes to warm up, and I ended up pitching 5 innings of the game, and I struck out 10 batters, which was a career high for me. So that was it right there.
Actually, I'm going to add another rapid-fire interview question. Well, game-winning strikeout, game-winning out, or walk-off home run?
Walk-off home run, always.
Favorite coach or mentor and why?
Oof. Okay. My 16U summer coach, his name was Pat McPhee. He's my favorite coach ever.
So on this podcast, we are all sports fanatics. So the last question we ask, as a fan, what do you think is the all-time greatest moment in sports?
Oh. Okay. All-time greatest moment in sports.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Let's see. My favorite moment in sports is when Ronald Acuna, it was 2-2, and the ball, Walker Buehler threw a ball, and they called it a strike. Or it was 3-1, and Walker Buehler threw a ball, and they called it a strike, and then he hit a grand slam the next pitch.
Oh, classic Ronald Acuna Jr.
Yep, it's my favorite moment ever.
All right, well, thank you for your time, Mr. Walters.
Of course.
All right, Fanatics, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of The Fan and Fanatic. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for all of your support. Don't forget to follow or subscribe, or whatever your podcast app says to do, and you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. For my broadcast partner, Ryan Grelecki, this is Parker Grelecki saying, Game, Set, Match!